Put this in here. Hello, hello, hello. I hope that y'all are well. Surprise. Let me put this title in the comments really quickly. No, that's not what I want. Okay. I hope that y'all are well. So, guys, anytime I put on black and white, can y'all hear me clearly? Put a one in the comments if you can hear me clearly, first and foremost. Put a one in the comments if you can hear me clearly. And let me know where you're watching from before I get into today's topic, which is Queen's Biz, Pain or Progress, your choice. So we're going to have, I don't know, a hard conversation, but a real conversation and an honest conversation, and a conversation that needs to be had because I really feel like women need to wake up. So y'all know I kind of stopped going live every day or every other day for the most part, kind of like how it was going. I was only coming on Wednesdays, but with everything that's going on, I've been led to come on today to kind of give y'all, I mean, flatfoot, I'm just really trying to give y'all a warning. But you can do what you want to do. And normally, when I do these lives and I'm doing these warnings, people end up coming back and saying, you know what, you were on the money with that. But hey, send this to a friend. Send this to someone that is in business. Send this to someone who is sitting on their creative gifts and their talents. Because the live that I did in February that went viral on YouTube about how the portals are closing, I have a follow up. I have a follow up for you. And I hope that you have been listening to what I've been telling you over the last few months. And let me make sure, let me send this over to people who I know need to be in this room as well. Um, but I just really hope y'all been paying attention and y'all been listening to what I've been saying, and y'all just haven't been using this as trying to get high on a hope drug, or, you know, trying to figure out like how to make yourself feel better, because I've been telling y'all for months that's not why I'm here. I'm here to actually prepare you and get you situated. Um, and I just don't know if people have really been paying attention. So I'm just going to get straight into it. For those who do not know who I am, my name is El Antoinette. I'm a feminine mastery architect, and what I do is I support my amazing clients who are women leaders. I support them in syncing with their menstrual cycles, mastering their emotions so that they can basically create more income for their businesses and for themselves. And this is such a crucial time right now for women to be masters of their emotions, for women to be masters of themselves, and to be in alignment with their cycles, because everything around you is basically crumbling. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what the port strike actually kind of looks like. I'm going to enlighten you on some laws that are coming into play as of today that you need to be aware of. Um, and I'm going to talk to you about how currency is changing and it is shifting in a space and in a way, and not even so much what you think. I'm not even talking about the dollar and it's losing its value. I'm talking about currency in the form of time, energy, and attention, and what's really about to happen in this space. So, need you to be alert, need you to be aligned, need you to be paying attention, because, and I saw a post that said the other day that a lot of the highly intuitive people have been suffering and feeling a lot of the same things recently. And I can tell you, my sleep has been off. I can tell you, I have been pretty nauseated. I can tell you that my appetite is off. And I can tell you that it's because of what I am feeling energetically and all these different things that are happening, that are coming. We are feeling it. The people who are highly intuitive, the people who are spiritually aligned, inclined, like, we are truly feeling it, and we are almost grieving in a sense. So the things that I'm telling you today is for you to make a decision, because you're going to have to choose today on October the 1st whether or not your life is going to consist of pain for the next 20 years or it's going to be progress, because you're going to have to start making some real hard decisions. So I'm just here to give the message and be the vessel. What you choose to do after this is literally on you. my hands are off of it because I'm just going to be obedient. Okay. So let's go ahead. And then another thing too, if you have questions, what I ask of you, because I need to get this message out, I ask that you save your questions for the end, because I'm not going to be on here really long, but I am going to give you this information in the most effective, efficient way possible. But save your questions for the end, and I will gladly answer your questions. But the first part of this, I'm going to educate you on exactly what's happening, because you need to know what's going on. And then the second aspect of that is I'm going to talk about how it's impacting you. And then I'm also going to talk about the decision that you have to make. If you don't know, and if you have not realized, it's time to grow up. You are no longer playing checkers. Life is not a checkers game anyway. But what I need you to understand, that if you've been playing all year long, and I've been telling y'all, the game is over. The game is not checkers anymore. The game is now chess. And when I say the game is now chess, that means that you're going to need intention, strategy, to be able to make the right moves. And if you don't make the proper moves, you're going to position yourself to be played with. I've already told you how society are setting up these systems, because the old systems are crumbling. And if you don't get yourself in alignment to where you need to be, and making sure that you're on where the path that you need to be on, you're going to find yourself in poverty. You're going to find yourself in the poorhouse. And if you have children, you really need to be thinking about this, because this is really not a joke or a game. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and get into what exactly is happening right now. Okay. So, and I have my my iPad with me, just to where my notes that I'm going to be going over. So the first thing that you need to understand about what's happening in this strike, okay, is this. Number one, these people basically said, we need more money. We don't want to be outsourced by AI. We don't want this. We don't want that. Yada, yada, yada. So we're going on strike. Okay. And we're not, until you can pay us $2 to $3 to $5 extra dollars because of the work that we're doing. Now, I am not a person to judge anyone about, or to tell anyone what their value is when it comes down to the work that they do. That's not my position. That's not my place. But what I need you to be very clear on and understand is that this has been happening for a while. This ain't no new stuff that's going on. They have known for a while that they were going to be replaced by AI. I'm going to say that again to you. See, this is where when you refuse to pivot, and you refuse to, you operating from a space of being stiff neck, because you want to do what you want to do and what you've always done all the time, and you refuse to shift and pivot with the times, people will replace you. And this is literally what's happening. So while people are all in an uproar about, oh my goodness, they're doing this, they're going on strike, let me help y'all out. They've known this for a while. They've known for a while that this was what they have been implementing, okay, for a time period. But they did not take any time to elevate their skill set. What have I been telling y'all all year? Get yourself together, get yourself in alignment, learn how to pivot, make sure you have skill sets that are actually in demand, that people will pay you for, because these jobs are going to let y'all go. Y'all didn't hear me though. The statistic even came out and told y'all that by 2027, most people are going to be forced into entrepreneurship. But y'all didn't hear me though. They didn't turn around, and they're playing these games to get people who have low integrity and who have low level character, like the situation that happened with the Chase glitch, because they're hoping that you operate that way so they can feel that computerized prison that literally holds thousands, that they're waiting on you to come in. Because why? By the year of 2030, according to a statistic that it says, is that 1 in 2 Americans are going to either have an arrest record or a felony record. And if you're a felon, you can't leave the United States. So all that talking about you gonna go to another country and you gonna do this and do that, you're not gonna be able to do that. You're not going to be able to do that if you can't leave. And if you can't leave, then you're forced to eat the food that's here. And if you're forced to eat the food that's here, then how do you think that's going to impact your well-being and your health? I mean, look at what's happening with people right now with the food. I need you to really start paying attention and start asking certain questions. And this is not a time for you to panic. This is not a time for you to be all over the place. But I'm going to tell you something too. This is not a time for you to be trying to escape, because you can't escape your reality. You can't escape your reality. Ooh, parking tickets already say on the back that it's a crime. Let me tell you, and all them parking tickets that people have and they just not playing with, they're gonna come back years and they're gonna get you. And do you not realize that even those people that went to do a PPP loans and it wasn't right, they extended the time frame from when they can come back and get you. They're gonna fill these prisons up. They gonna fill it. Y'all think they built them for no reason? Computerized with no staff? How do you think that's gonna run? How do you think that's gonna operate? And once you're in prison, the idea of slavery doesn't even cross the mind, because it says basically that if you go to prison, like, slavery is prohibited except for if you're a prisoner. They plan to make you prisoners. They plan to make you slaves, and you're not paying attention because you playing and you spend all year playing and you about to get played because they've been playing in your face this whole time, dropping all this stuff about the celebrities and everything that's going on, distracting you real good. Distracting you real good to where you're not focused on what you need to focus on. So let's go ahead and get in. Let me help you out. Because some people are saying, like, oh, they gotta make a decision in 48 hours. And if they don't make a decision, and all this stuff is gonna happen. There is something called the Taft-Hartley Act. Let me tell you a little bit about what that looks like. The Taft-Hartley Act is an act of 1947. And here's the key relevant thing that you need to pay attention to, because it's also known as the Labor Management Relations Act. Did you know that while everyone is in an uproar about how the port strike is happening and all that stuff going on, do you know that the president has the ability to seek an injunction with the federal court to delay a strike for up to 80 days if it threatens national health and security and safety? Do you realize that nobody has activated that the current president hasn't activated that? How long these people been talking about they going on strike? Do y'all notice how nobody, again, you can, and I'm only going to give you this element of the Taft-Hartley Act because you need to go look it up for yourself. Because what I'm not going to do is continue to give you information that you don't go check for yourself. You need to go check and read the Taft-Hartley Act. And it basically, one of the key elements says that the presidential power to delay strikes. This act allows the president to seek an injunction from a federal court to delay a strike if it threatens national health and safety. This ensures that the strikes do not disrupt essential industries. The provision has been used in the past when labor disputes threaten national economy. Why y'all think they ain't stopped it? Why do y'all think that there has not been an injunction put in place? Y'all think them people gonna come back to a job? Baby, they already getting AI and automations together. But let's go back and let's talk about how and what this actually is going to affect, because people don't know what this is actually going to affect. So this strike affects automobile parts, which impacts people who work at car dealerships and mechanics and all those places. Hey, my love, and because these things, if it goes on for so long, guess what? People gonna lose their job. I told y'all back in February this. I told you to get your skills together. I told you to get yourself together. I told you to get yourself in alignment. The second thing that's very important, okay, that they are bringing over building materials. My father is an electrician. So that's construction, home improvements, all of these things. Okay? Consumer goods, like your electronics, your clothes, your toys. Let's get into the real of it. Let's talk about your food. Let's talk about how you ain't gonna be able to get fruit and the price of fruit gonna skyrocket. Huh? Let's talk about how the price of vegetables are gonna skyrocket. Huh? Let's talk about how perishable items are gonna be at risk because of shortages and increased prices. See, that's what happened, them going on strike. Remember I told y'all, but this is another one. Remember I told y'all to start getting your health together? Remember I told y'all that you don't want to be dependent on a system that being sick when a nation is in crisis? Didn't I tell y'all that? I've been telling y'all that all year. But no, y'all want to get addicted to a hope drug. Y'all want to feel good and say amens and claps. When I didn't ask you for none of that, I asked you to get action and to get active. And a lot of people sat on that because they wanted to feel good. Now you're in a situation where it don't feel good. Remember I told y'all about the health? Guess what else this port strike impacts? Medical supplies. So guess what? The hospitals and the healthcare providers are going to see disruption in supplies. And imagine you in the hospital and you need supplies. And you're in the hospital because you're sick, because you refuse to stop eating the crap that they are serving you, calling it fast food, that's literally throwing off the programming in your body that's making you sick. They know they're making you sick. They know they're poisoning you. They literally trying to get off. They're trying to get rid of the majority of, they already know the majority of folks gonna die off. And I hate to say that. That pains me to say, in my heart, that pains me to say, but I am telling you what it is. A lot of you have wasted time. A lot of you have wasted time and you have not got your business set up. You see the ones, and I told the women who worked with me last year and the women who have been working with me all year long, you are so much more ahead of the game than so many other people because so many people think it's the game. See, now it's time to go and transfer your products and different things over there to LinkedIn and start talking to people in other countries and different areas like that so you can start marketing over there. But you don't have nothing because you was playing. You don't have nothing. You don't have no skills that's marketable. You don't have no skills that's in demand. So what do you think that's going to look like for you? They plan to make you a slave in some form or another, whether it is a slave to their system or a slave to the prison. But they're going to get what it is that they're looking for because y'all ain't paying attention. So this strike that people are playing on, one day they on strike impacts us for 5 days. Okay? So just imagine if they don't strike for 6 days, what that's going to look like in a month for us. What is that going to look like for us? See, these are questions. Do you have the extra income when they hyperinflate everything? When you got to pay $12 for an apple? See, y'all ain't been listening. Y'all been playing. Y'all been in these men face who ain't thinking about y'all. Y'all ain't got no money in y'all accounts. You don't have no skills to be able to attract monetary opportunities. And you finna be looking crazy because these men can't protect you because a lot of them don't have, these men right here that's on this dock refuse to up level their skills. And that's why these people finna replace them with computers. You think they coming back? If they had a plan for them to come back, why didn't they activate the Taft-Hartley Act? Why hasn't anyone come in and say, hey, let's create this injunction with the federal court to make sure that this does not threaten national safety and security? They don't care. They don't care about you. See, now you really finna see. Been telling y'all for 2 years. And I'm trying not to get emotional because it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking at the fact of what y'all chose to focus on and what you're choosing to focus on and what exactly is happening in this world. And put you on game on another thing. So they knew that they were going to get replaced by AI. They just thought if they band together that they wouldn't do that. Baby, them people finna put that AI out there and them folks ain't finna have no job. And how do you think men act when the money ain't right and they go home to families that they can't provide for, that they can't take care of? What kind of dynamic and element and mental health issues do you think are going to arise from that? Because see, we're not thinking about these things. And we should be thinking about these things. Your refusal to pivot, your refusal to level up in your mind, your spirit, your emotions, your refusal to do this thing is going to put you in a position to be in poverty because you're not paying attention. You're playing. And playtime is over with. That's why I say, Queen's Biz, you either choose pain or progress right now. Fourth quarter, you need to be treating that like it's your brand new year. Because if you don't do what you need to do in fourth quarter, don't come over here asking me, and I mean what I say. Don't come over here asking me nothing about how you can make more money. especially when I've provided opportunities all year for you to be able to make more money by up leveling your skills and providing you with structure and providing you with the things you need so that you can be successful without stressing yourself out, without ruining your feminine energy. You think you in your masculine energy right now. Wait. For those who think they're in their masculine energy right now, wait on it. There's more coming. You think this is it? We're just getting started here. And I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest. So you can sit with these corporations, you can sit on these gifts and these talents. But like I told you in February, and I am mincing no words about what I'm saying, if you don't invest your talents wisely and your income wisely, that's going to help you up level, everything you got, even the little that you got, is going to be snatched from you. And if you don't believe me, just go read the parable. Just go read the parable in scripture where it talks about the men and the talents and what happens. Because it's going to repeat itself. There is nothing that has happened in this society that is not a repeat. Babylon is falling, baby. It's about to hit the ground. And I don't think you're paying attention enough to really see how it's going to impact you, because y'all live in a false reality thinking that you're so free. You live in the best place ever. This could never happen here. You better wake the hell up and you better grow the hell up, because you are about to see something and some things you've never seen. Y'all play too much with y'all life, and especially the ones who have families, you have children. Baby, you don't want to look at your children crying because you can't feed them, because you don't have no skills. You have no choice but to be a slave to the system. Where they going to give universal base income? What you going to do with that $1,000 when it costs $50 to get an apple? Huh? What you going to do? How much is that $1,000 going to stretch you, baby? How much is it going to stretch you when it's 6 apples in the store and each one of them are $20? So what you better pay attention and wake up. Thank you so much for dropping that exact verse in that chapter where that's at. Y'all better go read, because y'all play too much. Let me tell you something else. So that's just one thing. What's happening with the port strike is just one thing that's happening. So let me give you the second aspect of what's going on that you need to pay attention to. If you live in the state of Florida, okay, and I just want you to pay attention. This is now currently happening in the state of Florida. Florida state laws. So several state laws went into effect, including restrictions on where homeless people can sleep, flood disclosure requirements for home buyers, okay, and the homeless related law. I'm sorry, somebody cutting grass out there, which is, it basically limits where people can sleep in public. So what do y'all think is going to happen when people get outpriced and they can no longer live in their homes? They're going to get homeless, right? They're going to start living on the street, right? And guess what happens when they're living on the street and they just happen to spend the night in the wrong area? Guess what? You're going to get arrested. You're going to get arrested. So when you get arrested continuously and you have this arrest record and it's now a felony for you to be sleeping in this area or to be sleeping outside, guess what? You're confined to that state. You're confined to that area where you can't even find anywhere to sleep. What do you think that's going to look like for you and for your children? And if you think that they are just, oh, I don't live in Florida, it's not big. If they could pass a law like that in Florida, you think they ain't gonna get tired of in other places too? You don't think they're gonna pass that law? Do y'all not see what's happening in North Carolina? How they already got a new town, a new corporate town that they setting up when the town just got washed away. They're not playing with y'all. See, everything is moving fast now. Thank you, my love, for these gifts. They're not playing with y'all no more. They don't even care that they showing y'all that they don't give up about y'all. They don't even care. But you so distracted and playing and worrying about what's happening with this person and this celebrity and how all this about to get exposed. Y'all too busy worried about Beyonce being a witch. You better worry about what you got going on and if you are prepared for what is coming. Because a lot of y'all are not. And a lot of y'all are playing. And it really is just pissing me off, because I'm trying to figure out how y'all not seeing what's going on when they put it in your face. Before they do something crazy, they put it in a movie. Y'all not paying attention. Before they do something crazy to you, they put it in a movie to make you feel as if it's not going to happen. It's not real. That possibly couldn't happen here. We live in this thing over here. It's the greatest. Let me tell you something. You want to know where you live at? There's a documentary. I want to say it's called Zetergeist or Zeltergeist. You want to know? You want to know about where you live and you're not sure? Go watch that documentary. And let it be revealed to you how they used, literally, they took the code, which is known as the scripture, in turn. There we go. Come on, Aaron. Go on, tell them. Go on, tell them. That's it. Better go watch that documentary. You can find it probably on YouTube. Better go watch it today. So you can see how they've been playing with you all this time. From religion on down, baby. On down, they've been playing with you. Playing with us from the top to the bottom. And see, now we are in a space where all these systems and structures are falling down and the new ones are rising. Y'all talking about new age. We are in the new age. Y'all talking about revelations. We've been living in revelations for a minute. Y'all ain't been paying attention. The Most High is not playing. For real. But we are. And that's what's crazy. So with these, when you think, and I just want you to think about this for a second. If the Taft-Hartley Act shows that the government has the power to literally delay strikes to make sure that the economy stays in a good space, and they have not done that. They have not interjected at all. They have not used this clear law. Why do you think that is? And I want you to consider this. If you are not in alignment with your business and what you're supposed to be doing, you are at the mercy of external forces deciding your fate. You about to let these people decide what they're going to do with you because you don't have a plan. They got a plan for you, though. They got a plan for you, though. You don't even have a passport, baby. They got a plan for you, though. You actually think a nation that poisons its people care about you? You actually think a nation that poisons its people is going to protect you from a broken economy? Absolutely not, baby. Why would they do that? It's more money and more big business than you being sick, stressed, and being a slave. And if you ever want to know what is happening, all you have to do is literally pay attention and follow where the money is, where the money resides. Where the money is going and where the money resides always tell you what's really going on, baby. They transfer money over the top of your head. They done it several times in the last couple of months. And then all while telling y'all ain't no money. All while telling y'all ain't no money. And I've been telling y'all, get serious. Do this, do that. Now you're looking crazy and it's October 1st. Now you're trying to figure out if you need to go, and people gonna start getting ridiculous, if you need to go buy up all the toilet tissue. Ain't no point of going doing all that, baby. Ain't no point of acting like how y'all was acting in COVID. See, y'all thought y'all saw something. Y'all thought y'all saw something during that time frame. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Judgment is coming. And a lot of it is coming on this nation. So really go watch that documentary and find out where you live at. Really go watch that documentary and find out what's really been happening. Find out why every other country is mad at us and why they don't really fool with us like that and why they finna band up together against us. Go find it out. Because they ain't crazy. They were provoked. They were played. And so were we. Think about that. If you're not in alignment with your business, you're at the and you're not bringing any cash flow, and you're at the mercy of external forces. See, now you're trying to figure out how I'm gonna make more money. I can get another job. You steady trying to go back to the system that wants you to be a slave, that set it up for you to be sick, that set it up for you to be stagnant, and you want to go back to them and think they're gonna save you, baby. We can't be serious. Baby, it's giving Stockholm syndrome. It's giving you are enamored with your abuser. You are enamored and in love with your abuser. Aaron, will you do me a favor and put the documentary name back in, the ladies who were putting, can you put that back in the comment section so everyone can catch it? Okay. I want you to think about these laws that I just told you about that's just popped up in Florida about the homeless people, about them being able to not live in certain areas. Thank y'all. not being able to live in certain areas because they're homeless, not being able to be homeless. They're gonna start arresting them. What you gonna do when they put that when they put that type of that type of situation in your city and in your state? Y'all ain't read up on these smart cities yet. Y'all ain't read up on. They're already practicing. They're already practicing in a lot of y'all cities, and you don't even know it. Have you looked at the map to actually see where they've started to activate smart cities? You might discover that you actually live in one. Uh-huh. These corporate towns, these 15-minute towns, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. See, I can't say fully what I want to say, but I'm going to say it to my community. I'm going to say it to the women that's in the Sacred Feminine League. I'm going to say it to the women that's working with me directly because I don't want TikTok to ban me. So if you want more of that information, then you'll have to join one of my communities. But I'm telling you, you need to start thinking about that. How are these new laws going to, shape people's lives? How are they going to shape your decisions? Are you literally choosing growth or stagnation? Are you going to sit there? Because this stuff is coming. It's here, actually. It's not even coming, it's here. So either you can wake up or you cannot. And let me tell you something about it's Q4. You need to be learning the skills you need to thrive. It's Q4. You need to get in alignment with your menstrual cycle. Ain't no more working against your body. So y'all think y'all gonna keep being able to use your body to make money, as in work hard, exhaust yourself, consistently show up. Baby, the plan is to burn you out. The plan is to burn you out spiritually. The plan is to distract you spiritually, to burn you out mentally, to make you emotionally chaotic, that you do something physically that keeps you in a state of slavery. That's the whole goal. That's the whole goal. To spiritually distract you, and disconnect you, to mentally overwhelm you and exhaust you, to make you emotionally chaotic to the point to where you cannot regulate, to where you do something physical that makes you a slave. That's the plan. And y'all falling right into the trap because you're not spiritually rooted. You don't know who you are. You're not in alignment with your godlike frequency. You don't understand that you have dominion. You won't get in alignment with the godlike character. Therefore, you cannot thrive. You cannot create. And therefore, you're what? A slave to yourself and a slave to the system, because you're a slave to sin, because you missed the mark. And you missed the mark because you don't focus. You missed the mark because you don't do the things that you need to do. That's where we at. So stop procrastinating. I'm just going to tell you, stop procrastinating, and you really need to grow your business. For those who I've already worked with and who have worked with me, you need to be going double time hard in your business. In fact, for the women who have worked with me directly, and I've met with you one-on-one, I'm probably going to send out a message to y'all, and we're going to have a private session, and we're going to have some real conversations about what y'all need to be doing. But these are for the women who have invested. We are in a space now. What you need to be doing is investing in skills. If you have been called to work with me, you need to invest in skills, in whatever product and service that's going to support you, whether it's working with me one-on-one, whether it's being in my community, whatever that looks like for you. But you need to get serious, because the women that are coming with me and that are working with me, these women are spiritually sound, spiritually sovereign, mentally solid, and emotionally regulated, which is why they continue to produce and create and attract monetary opportunities, because they're not swayed by these external circumstances that try to get them off their square. They understand what it is and how to guard their gates. They know what that looks like, because I've given them those skill sets, because those are skill sets. Emotional regulation is a skill set. Being able to calm your nervous system is a skill set. I have a course on that. So it is extremely important and extremely valuable. Yes, this will be on my YouTube. So it's extremely important and extremely valuable for you to be investing in skills. So, and let me just say this: don't use this live as another, oh my goodness, this is this, and you still not gonna do nothing. Don't send me no inbox about how I changed your life. Don't send me no inbox about, oh my God, you so right, this is happening. I don't care. Inbox me that you ready to do some work. Inbox me that, you know what, I actually applied what you told me, and this is the result that I got from it. Don't inbox me none of that other crap, because I don't care. I don't care. You need to be caring about yourself. You don't need to be worrying about no man. You don't need to be worrying. A lot of these men are not ready, and they about to get a rude awakening too on their labor jobs because they don't have no skill sets. And y'all want to deal with them and wonder why they moody and all over the place. They got no money. Men turn into mad people when they ain't got no money, baby. And you trying to be all up in his face and you don't even have no money. What are you doing? It's not making sense. Y'all are prioritizing love, and baby, you out here suffering, can barely pay your bills, and you looking for somebody to come help you. He can't help you. He barely can help himself. And if you're not in a position to invest in yourself so much to where you can be in spaces where these rich men are and all these spaces, then you need to sit down and get focused on yourself. You need to build your own bag and build your own security because you have none. So waiting on somebody to you ain't got it. So you can keep listening to all these people online that's telling you, oh, do this so you can attract, and do this, you can do this. You won't attract exactly where you are. And if you in the low levels of hell, sitting on the frequency of fear, if you're in the low levels of hell, sitting on the frequency of anxiety, all you're going to do is trigger your anxiety and be running around here scared while the world is already burning. You need to make it make sense. You need to make it make sense. Is that a priority right now? And a lot of y'all, it ain't even a priority, baby. You just want to go to Pound Town. You need to keep it real with yourself. See, I'm going to say that. You need to keep it real with yourself. Because that's really what your issue is. You don't know how to take that energy from when you want to go to Pound Town and use that energy as creative life force energy so that you can actually be making more money. You don't know how to do that. You just want to go ahead and get pounded on and allowing your womb to become a wasteland. Y'all better pick somebody to play with. Y'all better pick somebody to play with because y'all really pissing me off with this craziness, this ridiculousness. You're ruining your own life and then want to cry out to God for it. Y'all really pissing me off with this craziness, this ridiculousness. You're ruining your own life and then want to cry out to God for and then want to cry out to God for what somebody really do. For real. Listen, if you are in a space right now and you have a business and you know that you're not bringing any money in your business, if you know that you have this business and nothing is coming and you want to prepare yourself for the things that's coming by increasing your skill sets, I have several products and services that can support you. Thank you, my love, for these gifts. And I'm going to tell you exactly what to send me. But before I say this, I'm going to say this real quick. Thank you, my love, for these gifts. Don't inbox me asking me for something that you ain't ready to invest in, because I'm going to ignore you because you're not serious. This is for people who going to inbox me specific words, and I'm going to send you the link so you can go ahead and invest and get your skills together. I don't care about nothing else. I really don't. Because I have been warning you. I have been warning you and warning you and warning you. I even have a couple of lives on YouTube you can go back and look at, baby, where I broke down in tears trying to warn you. If you don't get serious about this last quarter, don't come looking for me at all. So if you know you need to get in alignment with your cycle, send me the word cycle and I will send you the link for the cycle success kit to start the process of you getting in sync with your menstrual cycle. Let me tell you right now, the course is $111. So don't send me. Yes, you can get a client affirming afterpay. You're going to need to get your mood together. And if you're not in sync with the 4 phases of your cycle, your mood is not coming together. You already discombobulated. So add anxiety and add what's happening on the external factors. That's what makes you even more sick and throws your body out of balance. Next thing you know, you got fibroids. Next thing you know, you have polycystic ovarian. I'm not telling you nothing I ain't been through and I don't know. Next thing you know, you're having all these womb issues and you can't create. And it's all because your body is imbalanced. So if you need to Get in sync with your menstrual cycle, send me the word cycle, and I will send you the link for the $111 kit that you can get with Klarna Affirming Afterpay. If you know that you need to calm your nervous system, which is a skill set, it's a skill set, okay? This is a great skill set for you to have in the event that you can't call your therapist. You can't call your friend. Because what y'all gonna do when what y'all gonna do when they turn the electric? Like, y'all really think these phones and all this electricity and all this stuff gonna keep working? Y'all really think we're not going to deal with some type of encounter or attack or something like that that is going to mess with being online, your ability to call 911, hell, your ability to call your mama? What's the plan for your family? What's the plan for your family if something happens? Where y'all going? Who house y'all meeting up at? What people supposed to bring? Oh, you don't know? You're not aware? You haven't thought about that? You might want to. You might want to. Thank you so much, Erin. Thank you for saying that. I'm telling you, Erin was in my program last year. The cycle syncing, I'm telling you, the cycle syncing alone will put you 10 steps ahead of most people, most women, because you'll be able to immediately start regulating yourself. Immediately, because you'll know where you at. And it should something happen to where these apps or something does not work, right? Let's say you can't get into your app to find out what's going on with your cycle and your period at the time. My clients can look at the moon and they know exactly where they at. My clients can look at the moon and know exactly when their cycle is coming. My clients can pay attention to the signs in nature that impact their menstrual cycle. Do you know what that looks like? No? You should. You should. So cycle syncing is very important. So if you want to know cycle syncing, DM me the word cycle so I can see the link. The second thing is this about calming your nervous system. If you don't have the skills to emotionally regulate to calm your nervous system, DM me the word calm. That system itself is a powerful system. And I'm going to tell you right now, it costs $200. You can get it with Klarna Affirming Afterpay. But what I can guarantee you is if you use those strategies and you use those things, you'll be less anxious. And in the event that you can't call somebody to deal with whatever you got going on, you'll actually be able to calm yourself down. See, y'all are too dependent on other people. Y'all use y'all friends and want to drown them in all your problems. What y'all gonna do when you're not gonna be able to escape through your friends? What are you going to do when you can't escape through smoking weed? What are you going to do when you can't do these things? What are you gonna do? How are you going to survive? How are you going to thrive? It's going to get real interesting for the people who use a multitude of external things to try to make themselves calm. How are you going to thrive, baby? You have no skills. You have no strategy. And when you have no skills and you have no intention and you have no strategy, guess what? As a queen on the chessboard, you make the wrong move and you get everybody ate up and everybody taken out because you have no intention, you have no strategy, therefore you move on a whim. And your on a whim moves are going to impact your children. Your on a whim moves are going to impact the people around you. Your on a whim moves are going to cause you to self-destruct. So you're going to have to figure that out. All that emotionalism with no action, that's dead, baby. That's dead. See, a lot of y'all are too late. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of y'all are too late starting off with, oh, this is what we're going to do with the business. I'm just going to finally start. Girl. Baby, if you don't have the full out system of how you're going to start that business, like the one I provide in the Feminine Flourishing Mastery Suite, because you can get it there. The Feminine Flourishing Mastery Suite is your entire kit that teaches you how to create a business, your business online without hustling, without doing none of that. And you literally can take the next 30 days and work heavy in the Feminine Flourishing Mastery Suite and have your business started within 30 days. And you spend the next 60 bringing in heavy cash, marketing and bringing in that cash. Hi, love. And if you want the Feminine Flourishing Mastery Suite, let me just go ahead and tell you the Feminine Flourishing Mastery Suite is not a lower level 3-figure investment. You looking at 497. It used to be 697. And at first it was 497, and I brought it back to 497 because I want more women to come in and get themselves situated. It's 497. You can get it with Klarna, Affirm, and Afterpay. So if you can go, if you out here still going to do things to get yourself look cute on the outside, if you don't shift that inside, if you don't upgrade the internal, babe, it's only a matter of time before the external breaks down. So invest your money where it matters. And if I was sitting at home and I didn't have no skill set and I didn't have no money, I would be investing in programs that's going to provide me with a skill set. If you don't know how to create passive income, then DM me the word passive, because then I'll send you a link to the feminine income system. Because the feminine income system is 147. You can get that with Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay. You can use that, package your stuff in a skill set, and you attract some clients, and you can start bringing in some cash flow for only $147. So you have options, you have choices, you have decisions to make. And if you don't move with intention in this season, and if you don't have a strategy, you're going to lose this chess game. And life is chess. Thank you, my love, for posting this. But I'm here to tell you, this chess game, you don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose it. Because the winner takes it all, literally and figuratively. They're going to take it all. So continue to waste your talents. Continue to waste your money. Continue to waste your gifts. Continue to waste your time. And speaking of that, before I get ready to let y'all go, let me give y'all this last little aspect about how you need to get serious. Okay? I tell you all the time that you are currency. And I'm going to break this down once. Okay? You are time, energy, attention, and money. For you to lack these things is a great revelation of you not understanding that you are these things, because you don't know how to steward these things. You don't know how to amplify these things. You don't know how to maximize these things. If I was to speak about the men in the porch strike, right? If they knew that they were going to be replaced with AI, they had a decision to make. They had to choose whether or not they were going to up-level their skill set to learn how to either program AI or how to do something in that area with tech. I would have done something, okay? But because they got very comfortable in that Chronos time, and Chronos time is your chronological time, your days, your seconds, your minutes, your hours, right? So they allowed all this Chronos time because they've known for sure since June. Now, I believe they knew a little bit more before then too. It was probably whispers and they talk, but since June, they've known. It don't take nothing but 30 days to learn, to get AI certificates and to learn. It just does not. It's all about what you want and what you choosing to invest in. Because they wasted that Chronos time, that seconds, those hours, those minutes, complaining about how they don't want to be replaced and how they worked so hard during COVID and how they've done all of these things in XYZ during that time frame. They spent their time complaining, waiting, and hoping that something was going to change. Sound familiar? Oh, a change is happening, all right. Guess what? We've entered into a season of Kairos time. We're in a new step, Kairos. Kairos time means that's your seasons, that's your ebbs and your flows, that's your ups and your downs. See, because they wasted Chronos time, all those years, those seconds, those months, those hours, not up leveling their skill set, not doing what they needed to do. We are now in the season of AI. We are now in the season of upgrade. We are now in the era of intelligence. And because they have not done their work and they have not utilized their Chronos time properly, they have now entered a season to where they may be met with famine. See, this is a season right now where people are going to flourish and people are going to famine. Baby, if you ain't been setting up your systems and you ain't been doing what you need to do in regard to business, if you're not going to keep your head down and focus in quarter 4, the Cairo season that you will experience will be famine. And don't you dare open your mouth. Don't you dare try to blame somebody else. Don't you dare try to make somebody else feel bad for not helping you when you can help your doggone self. You need skills. You need to know how to sell. You need to know how to be more emotionally intelligent. You know why I'm not worried about it? Because I got skills, baby. I'm highly emotionally intelligent. See, I'm the person they're going to hire to come to your corporation to teach you how to regulate your emotions so that you can work more efficient for them. You get that? Because they need to have you in line. I need you to hear what I'm telling you. They need to have you in line. They need your morale to be up so you can at least work enough to get their goals met. So they're going to bring in people where they actually have people working still. That's not all robots. They're going to bring in people to help tame the emotions of their employees. And I'm collecting some of those contracts. And I don't feel bad about collecting any of those contracts. Why? Because I have positioned myself for this. And not only have I positioned myself for this, but I have positioned other women to elevate their skill sets. See, I got a client I think Kendra's still on her. She's a plant-based strategist. See, a lot of y'all gonna have a lot of more diabetes gonna pop up because of the food that y'all eating and the stuff that they feeding y'all. She gonna make a killing. She gonna make a killing. And it's because y'all don't want to eat the things that you need to eat to get you in a healthier spot, and you won't position yourself to make the money so you can afford the things that you actually can eat that will actually heal your body. Therefore, you'll be sick. Therefore, they'll be looking for people like Kendra to come in and get their clients well enough to work for them. Y'all got all this knowledge and all this education, and you went to all this school and still ain't applied nothing. That knowledge has done nothing but made you big-headed, giving you argument points for people that you feel that you are smarter than. That's all it's done. You have not used it to advance yourself and to advance your skill set, and you're going to be in trouble. Straight like that. So when you waste Chronos time, so you can, I swear y'all can waste the next 3 months. I don't give a damn. I promise I can't, because I've given too much for you to not be in that position. But if you choose that, you are choosing pain. You are choosing pain. You're fine. Yeah, just save it for me and I'm going to come back and look at it. You're choosing pain. You're choosing poverty for your children. And how dare you do that when it's a privilege to be able to bring children into this existence alone? How dare you position them for poverty because you want to play? Don't piss me off, because I don't play about them kids at all. And I don't even have any biological children, but I have reared and raised so many biological children. It makes no sense. I spent 10 years as a coach in the poorest zip code in the United States when it came down to Tennessee, 38126. I was in the hood, pulling children out of the hood. I've been doing this. I ain't new to this. I'm true to it. And now my babies are in their 20s and they're thriving and they're doing what they need to do for themselves because of the things that me and my best friend Rest her, that have been instilled in them since they were 11, 12, 13 years old. And now these women are 25, 27. My oldest baby, I think, is 32. And I'm 40. So when I tell you it's not a game, it's not a joke. If you don't start doing your work, you're going to see something. You're going to feel, you think you see something now. You think you feel something now. Keep wasting that Chronos time if you want to. Keep doing it. I promise you, that's your life. That is your life. But I would hope that you would want a better quality of life for yourself and for your children and for your family. And even if you don't have any children, you better think of, if you still have your parents, the elderly, how are you going to take care of the folks who took care of you? What plans do you have in place to be able to support the people who have given their life to make sure that you have what it is that you need? And now they're on the back end of life and they need support because the world is at crisis. You don't think they worried? Those elders are in this world so confused because they have never seen the stuff that they are seeing right now. See, y'all need to be scared when the old people start telling y'all, I ain't never seen this world like this. I've never experienced anything like this. Nothing repeats itself. So if they saying that this is, everything repeats itself. So if they're saying this is new to them and they're at least 60, that means they've done at least 3 years of a 20-year bid and they've never seen this cycle before, you need to be concerned. You need to be concerned and you need to get proactive. For them, for yourself, for your children. Stop playing. So stop wasting that Kairos time, that Chronos time. Because when this Kairos, this new age that we in right now, see, some of us really gonna flourish and a lot of y'all really gonna fail. And it's because you're not prepared. Y'all want to buy everything up in the store. Y'all want to buy up all the, y'all see, y'all want to buy up all the tissue. Y'all want to buy up all the, let me go get groceries because everything gonna be so high. Let me just go get a bunch of perishables. What you gonna do when you run through that? Where's the skill set that you have that can bring in more sales so that you can go buy more of these things so your children can eat? You have none. And that's a problem. If you are at your 9 to 5 and you are on this live, you are at the, and that is the only thing that you're doing, you are at the mercy of them. Baby, and when that budget, start budgeting, and they start making them cuts, they finna let y'all go. See, that's why they firing a lot of the Gen Z. See, they're doing a lot of hiring a bunch of Gen Z, bringing them in, and then they turn around and they fire them. They're the first ones to go. Y'all better start paying attention to what you're doing with your time. The second thing is this: you are energy. See, society knows that you're energy and you're made up of energy. They understand that you're a magnet. They understand that you have electricity. They understand all of these things. That's why they keep all these secrets away from y'all. Go watch the documentary about the Vatican. That's the only time I'm going to say that out loud. You need to know where you at. Y'all don't know where y'all live at, and y'all don't really know who y'all dealing with. Thank you, my love, for these gifts. They know that your energy is so vital and so important. So the attack that's happening on you is happening in two different ways energetically that you need to pay attention to. They're playing with your energy and emotion, as in your emotions. This is why they're putting out fear-mongering content, because they know the more you they see, y'all really need to start studying. Who studies you? They know that belief impacts biology and that biology influences the way you behave. They know if you believe that everything is going haywire and crazy, that it's going to throw your body out of balance. And if your body is out of balance, it can't perform properly. And if you can't function and perform properly, guess what? You're going to see their healthcare providers to get it fixed. And when you go see their healthcare providers to get that fixed, they're going to put you on a prescription. Y'all ain't paying attention to you. They put you in pain. They position you for their physicians. They prescribe you something and tell you it's a process to keep you on it. When you are on medication for a long period of time, it ruins your kidneys. Yeah. And the kidneys are responsible for over 300 functions within the body. So that medication you taking that normally a lot of it has a lot of meth in it. A lot of them pills y'all taking got a little gram. Ooh, I dropped my iPad. But it got a little small gram. I don't need it because I know what I'm talking about off top. It's a small little gram of meth in there. Y'all didn't know? See, that's why the Most High tells y'all told us not to go and take these plants and try to make them. Do y'all not realize that they can take one element of a plant and say, oh, this is ashwagandha. Let's use that for example, because it's very, very popular. Everybody wants to take ashwagandha to break away and not stress out. Baby, what are y'all really taking? Y'all ain't taking no ashwagandha for real in them gummies. Do you know what you're taking? How much actual ashwagandha is actually in the gummy that they're serving you? Because according to the FDA, they only have to have a very small percentage of whatever it is that they're advertising to you in that actual product. So you're not even getting the full benefit of it, baby. You getting played left and right. Again, pain. Position you for their physicians. position you for a prescription that you got to stay on for a process in order to see progress. But the progression that you actually are going to see is the deterioration of your organs. They don't tell you that though. But you can look it up, because the one thing I'm keep trying to tell y'all got to stop lying when it comes down to, oh, the devil does this. One thing about the enemy, the devil, whatever, the entity has to at least expose himself to you in some form or fashion. Y'all just don't read. It's articles out there every day. Exactly. Not the herbs are for the healing. These folks then took the herbs and made something else and got you addicted to it. Let me tell you something. I worked in the Department of Children's Services, and I've seen this firsthand. If you don't believe me, this is one of the last things I'm going to say before I take questions. I watched women go and have children, right? Give birth, be put out of the hospital extremely quickly. It used to be when you had a C-section, you had a baby, you was in the hospital for like 5 to 7 days. Now, baby, they push you out in 2 to 3. They're getting you out of there. You're not even making sure that you are well. But bigger than that, they're getting you out of there, and then they're prescribing you things like Lortabs, Oxys, and all these different type of things, right? These type of things are highly addictive. So let me show you what was happening. The women would get these pills, and this is coming from me working when I was working in the Department of Children's Service. These women would get these pills after the birth to try to, calm the pain or do this and do that. And then they end up developing an addiction for it. And if they didn't develop an addiction for it, let's just say somebody got mad at them and called a report in on them. And the report is that you use drugs, right? And so when I come out to your home, when I was formerly a worker, and I test you on the spot, and it shows up in your system that you have opioids, and you happen to throw the prescription away, or you happen to throw the bottle away because you don't have it anymore. Now my higher ups are telling me that, hey, you need to indict her because she is on drugs. You need to substantiate this allegation because she is on drugs and she can't produce the pill bottle. She can't produce that she's actually taking this. That's how they set you up. So now you got a record for abusing your children. You ain't even touch your baby. You ain't even touch your baby. All you did was take the pills that they gave you. And the pills that they gave you a reaction that you wanted more. So you started to get more. And then randomly somebody got mad at you and decided to call in a report. And now you tested positive for this. And now I got to substantiate you because you can't produce the pill bottle. How many problems you think that's going to cause that mother when she goes to apply for jobs and they give her a background check? You don't think child neglect or child abuse is going to pop up on her background? How you think jobs going to respond to that? You think they're going to want to actually hear what really happened is I had a baby, they gave me a prescription and I didn't have the bottle and that's what happened? You think they're going to be trying to hear that? No, you ain't getting hired. And how many hits do you think a mother can take when she can't do what she needs to do to provide for the very baby that she just brought into this world? See, these are the type of games they like to play on y'all. They position you to get you addicted. See, nobody was talking about opioid addiction until soccer moms started being attacked at. Until the soccer moms started coming into the hospital with these things. See, they weren't talking about it at first. It used to be so hard for you to be able to get these type of hard pills from doctors. But now they give them to you freely. Why do you think they give them to you freely? Big pharma, big sales, big money. Always follow the trail of where the money resides. And you will always find out what's going on. They don't care about them port workers because they're replacing them with AI. They don't care about the homeless people, which is why they put laws in place to get ready to arrest them. They don't care about poisoning you, which is why you go to the grocery store and the majority of the fruit that you get is rotten. They don't care. And expecting them to care and crying out is not going to do anything. You need to get spiritually rooted. You need to get in full alignment so you can solidify your mind. You need to get serious so you can elevate your skill sets and make money, because nothing is getting cheaper. And I do mean nothing. And if you think things are high now, wait on it. Let this thing expand longer and you're going to see some in 5 days. You're going to start seeing these prices, John. Don't give it to third. Ooh. Y'all think I'm playing till y'all got to pay for a $15 apple. And then on top of that, have y'all been paying attention to the fast food restaurants? You know, they're starting to do this thing where they're price gouging during certain times of the day when you come in, like during lunchtime. That 4 for $4 that you was getting at Wendy's, that's already knocking your organs out. The 4 for $4 that you used to get for 4 for $4, when you go get it at 12 noon because everybody and mama is there, you're trying to figure out why it's $16. Because that's what they're going to start doing. See, when it's low times, when nobody really coming, they ain't really going to be hitting. The price is going to be the prices. But baby, lunchtime, when they know y'all coming, they finna up them prices. They going to gouge it out. You looking at the dollar menu, baby, and you trying to figure out how your meal is $20, and all you got was fries and this and that. So they're going to kill you. They're going to take you out double time. What the children be saying? Double homicide. They taking you out. They take you out with them pricing. They going to outprice you, and they poisoning you on all levels. So if you don't get serious about fourth quarter and about sales and making money in your business and not wasting your talents and your gifts, be prepared. Be prepared for your new reality. Girl, you better tell them, Kendra, the plastic food is really manifesting quickly. Been making it. My dentist refused in 2016 when I had surgery. Baby, let me tell you something. I went to the dentist in 2017. My dentist with confidence wrote me a prescription for perks. Why would you do that? What happened to you giving me 800 milligrams of ibuprofen? Why would you give me something like that? But I was in so much pain that I broke it in half and tried to take one. You talk about made me sick, nauseous. Baby, I threw that whole bottle away, because what we doing right now? This is what people out here doing in real life? It made me extremely sick. And I refused to take it again because it put me in the same mind frame of me watching Natalie Cole, rest her, that told her story about heroin, her addiction to that thing that you put in your arm. And how the first time she did it, it made her extremely sick. See, that's what happens a lot of times. These drugs will make you sick and then you yearn for it or you want it again. Baby, the minute I got, baby, the whole bottle going in the trash. Because what we doing right now? Not to me. And y'all need to really start paying attention, but y'all too busy. Y'all like being high because it allows you to escape your reality. But you can't outrun inflation and you can't outrun poverty, baby. They got it set up for you. So now that you have that understanding, I hope y'all stop wasting time. DM me the word cycle immediately if you want access to the cycle syncing kit, where you can start to learn how to control your energy and motion, which impacts your cycle, as well as your chemical energy, what to put in your body to actually activate your organs to fight. Because you do realize you get cancer and heal from cancer every day. Everything is poison. The reason why people can't fight off things like fibroids, cancer, all these different illnesses in the body is because the body is not a safe space. The body has now become a toxic environment because you have not been feeding your organ specific things that make it actually activate and work so it can get those things out of your body. Half of y'all can't even go to the bathroom. You think you're going to be okay? Half of y'all can't eat. Y'all not even going to the bathroom on a regular. Y'all think being backed up like that is okay? You don't think that that's messing with your mind? You don't think that you realize that you don't realize that that's actually why you got brain fog? Because you're backed up. You're full of, and it's coming through your pores. It's coming into the space of your brain to where you can't even think. Your body is a poisonous environment and you can't fight what's going on the inside because you ain't fighting. You better tell it. If it's not knocked out small, the cancer cells stick together and they get bigger. Sure do, just like fibroids. See, y'all think this just stuff just started happening to y'all. No, it hasn't, baby. It's been happening for 10 years, 15 years. Let me put y'all on game on something else. Not only has it been happening in your body for over 15 years, you're just not finding out. But it's similar to these systems that's happening. Y'all don't realize it was about 15 years ago when these investment companies started buying up all the land and buying up all these houses. They 15 years ahead of y'all. They've been playing in these corporate towns and stuff about 20 something years. They've been preparing. Y'all really think with all these hurricanes and all these natural disasters that FEMA gonna have enough money to be around and turn around and help people? That's gonna go, y'all. Everybody who live on the coast. And I'm from New Orleans, so let's talk about it. I'm not living there, but I'm from New Orleans. I'm trying to tell you something. You better start paying attention to the areas where natural disasters are frequent. From coast to coast, baby. The world is turning upside down. FEMA ain't got enough money, baby. And y'all think y'all finna turn around and pull a stunt and think y'all gonna get money like people was getting in Katrina? Not happening. Ooh, come on, Kendra. It's not happening. It's not. They ain't got no money for you. They ain't got no money for you. It's gonna be too much going on from California all the way up to the East Coast, baby. On them coasts, they not coming. Ain't gonna be no FEMA. Watch what I tell you. You ain't gotta believe me. Just watch what I just pay attention. Just pay attention to what's going on. If they won't even stop, if they won't even activate the Harley-Taft Act to ensure the safety of our economy, when that literally is something that they can do, they can put an injunction in there to stop this from happening. They could have stopped this. The country could have stopped them people from going on strike. They chose not to. Why? Y'all not think? Why? Because they don't care. Because they have their own agenda that is aligned with the cash flow. Because again, follow the money. Y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all, why these people on strike and they gonna have to fix this because it's gonna go on. Y'all got too much faith in a place that don't care about y'all. I don't know how many times your abuser gotta show you that they don't fool with you for you to get it. But if you ain't got it, I don't know what to tell you. Just go and be a slave to their system. Just go and set yourself up for that. But if you're serious and you're ready, get your cycle synced. Send me the word cycle so I can send you the link for that $111 kit you can get with Klarna Affirming Afterpay. If you need to learn how to calm your nervous system, because if your nervous system is not calm, you're going to throw your body into a havoc of bad health. So if you need that, shoot me calm in my DM so I can see that link for the calm your nervous system class so you can create and make money. Because you're still going to have to make money, baby. Yeah, the world on fire. But see, if you don't have the focus and the skill set to be able to zone in, focus is a skill set. The reason why my clients can zone in and focus and still activate and do the work that they need to do is simply because they know what time it is. They know how to focus. They are in alignment with their cycles. They know how to calm their nervous systems. They have systems set up so they can create cash flow. If you need a system that's set up to start collecting cash flow, then you need to get the feminine income system. And you can email me feminine, or not email me, you can message me the word feminine to get that system for $120, I think it's $147. And you get it with Klarna Affirming Afterpay. But you're going to need things. All that playing is over with. Profitable partnerships only. If that man want to take you out, baby, you need to be trying to figure out how this is going to advance you to the next level. All this, I'm just going out because I want to eat and I'm bored, child. Listen, if you can't be put in a better position by you going out and doing these things, then you need to sit down and get stable yourself because you're not ready. You're not ready. Okay? So again, DM me the word cycle so I can see that success kit. Only DM me if you're ready to buy in. Also DM me the word feminine if you want you want access to the feminine income system. And DM me the word calm if you want the strategy and the structures that you need to keep your nervous system calm while you create and make money for yourself. And all those who are working 9 to 5s, let me tell you something that's not already in business, but you know you got some form of business and you doing something, you need to be taking that time when you off work and leveling your skills. So you need to be investing in someone that's going to help you up level your skills. If that's me, let me know. I'll let you know what product or service or direct service that can support you. If you are a woman who is without community and this all is like in your mind, like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, I didn't realize how heavy this was and how serious this was. You need to be in community where you can know what you need to do. I have a community called the Sacred Feminine League. And in that league, those women are learning spiritual sovereignty. Those women are learning energetic sovereignty. Those women are learning how to be secure so that they can build stable foundations for themselves as the world continues to do what it does, because it's going to do what it does. This reset is happening. The Most High is exhausted. And the earth is exhausted at this point, baby. Because anytime you got the fish running from the water, y'all need to be scared. Y'all, the fish are leaving the water. Anytime you see animals doing different things, and this day spot, they got here, and that you need to be paying attention. You need to be really, really paying attention to what's happening around you, and stop getting played. So, shoot me those words. Drop your questions in the comments so I can go ahead and answer those questions. But it's your move. We're not playing chess. So you're going to choose every decision you make from this day forth needs to be, is this going towards me progressing, or is this going towards me causing pain or bringing forth pain to my life? Because that's where we are. All your moves, from everything that you accept, from anything that you decide to do, it's real. You know what? I'm glad you asked me that. The alignment bundle is $222, and I don't really offer it anymore. And I'm gonna be real honest with you. And it's crazy that you said that to me, because before I got on here, something in me said you really should bring the alignment bundle back. I was like, I don't know. I think it might be a little too late for some with that, but that'll get you right. The alignment bundle is $222, and if you want the alignment bundle, you can get it with Klarna, Affirm, and Afterpay. And all you got to do is DM me the word alignment. Now, the alignment bundle, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it is the most powerful product that I've ever put out. It is the product that has made me well over $40,000 alone, because it's that good. I'm not even playing about the numbers. For that product, made me $40,000 alone. Okay. The alignment bundle is $222. Here are the things that you get in the alignment bundle. So if you want the alignment bundle, you can DM me the word alignment, and I will send you the link so you can get that, and you can get it with Klarna from Afterpay. The alignment bundle is, number one, going to have the Manifest the Life You Desire mini course in there. It's going to force you to uproot your generational curses. It's going to force you to make some decisions about how you want to move. Then once you come out of that, you're going to learn how to create passive income for yourself, because you're going to need passive income, because a lot of y'all let me tell you something. They're going to pollute this internet so bad with propaganda and stuff. You're not even going to want to be on here because you don't want to be consumed. So you need a product and you need a service that you can create content. You can put it out there that people will still pay for, so you can keep your sanity. So you're going to learn how to create passive income in that. Okay. You're also going to learn how to shift your mindset, because you're going to learn how to reprogram your mind. I'm breaking down the entire process of reprogramming your mind from societal systems and what they've taught you, and how you can literally come out of there and start creating cash flow for yourself. Okay. And now that I'm glad that you brought this up with the alignment bundle, this is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm open to do. For those who get the alignment bundle today, I will gift you as well the feminine income system in addition to that. So not only will you learn how to create passive income for yourself, how to program your mind, how to get yourself in alignment so that you can be prepared, but I will also give you the feminine income system. I can't get my iPad. Hold on. And just like that, I almost lost it. So, because I'm not going to fix that because I'm about to go anyway. But the feminine income system, let me see if I can pull that up if my iPad is not acting up on me. So you'll get those courses in alignment, and then you also will get the feminine income system. And the feminine income system comes with, let me log in. Because then you're going to learn attraction stuff too, as far as like how to attract your client. Oh, my mic fell. Sorry, y'all. What's my email here? Oh, it's not letting me pull it up. But I can tell you the general aspect of it. So the is it like intelligence to income? Oh yeah, that's another thing. Sorry. Intelligence to income is in, I think, I don't know if I put it in the feminine income system. No, I didn't. The feminine intelligence to income is actually in the feminine flourishing mastery suite. But the feminine income system has attraction, skills. It has a whole bunch of different things that you can get access to. You know what? I'm going to pull it up on my computer because my iPad ain't doing it, but I got my computer in front of me so that way I can tell you exactly what all is in it. Oh my gosh, yes. Are you being oh girl, that's another thing. Girl, don't get me started on this explosion. Girl, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started about that explosion that's going on in Georgia. Baby. Don't even get me started, guys. Just be careful, all right? Because it's a lot. The feminine income system, you're going to get the hustle free blueprint. You're going to get the reprogram your mind for success. So that aspect of the divine alignment bundle is there. You're going to get the stop hustling business. You're going to learn how to heal your root so that you can have revenue growth. You're going to learn how to earn using your feminine essence. You're going to learn how to get paying clients, and you're going to learn how to get passively paid. So those are the things that you're going to learn in the feminine income system, along with what you get in the alignment bundle of changing your mindset and being able to reprogram it, being able to write down and break those generational curses so that you can allow yourself to get in a space of freedom. And then also the mindset mirror challenge that supports you in that. So you'll know how to um, create passive income for yourself. So for women who want the alignment bundle, I will give you the alignment bundle for $222. You can get it with Client Affirm and Afterpay. And I will give you, in addition to that, the feminine income system. So not only will you get yourself in alignment, but you will know what you need to do to start making money. And you need to get active about that now. Together, those things are close to almost $400, but you will get both of those things for $222. So if that is what you want, then not click the link in the bio, but DM me the word alignment so I can send you a specific link. Now, like I told y'all, don't DM me if y'all ain't ready to do nothing. Because don't get on my nerves. Like for real. I want women to deliver results and get results. And you're gonna get results if you implement these things. But if you just choose to sit around and wait, child, you're gonna be a slave to the system. And that's it, and that's all. What questions do you guys have for me? Drop those questions in the comments. I'm going to take a few before I kind of get myself situated for some other things I need to do today as far as business and work is concerned. Like I said, if you need to sync with your cycle, send me the word cycle so you can get that $111 kit. If you need to get in alignment, send me the word alignment so you can get $222 so you can get the feminine income system and the alignment bundle. If you need to calm your nervous system, send me the word calm so you can get the structure, the strategy, and the skills necessary to be able to calm your nervous system. Okay? So that you can create cash flow for yourself. All right? So cycle, calm, and alignment. If you just want the feminine, if you don't want the alignment bundle, you just want the feminine income system, then send me the word feminine. But again, don't send me nothing if you're not serious. Because playtime is over. Over. It's over. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch. Get on my YouTube. If you're not on my YouTube channel is at FEMERUDITE ELLE. So it's my name on here. It's Uriel, but it has Fem in front of it. Go over there on YouTube and look at the most popular video that I have that has 10,000 views on it. Go look at the video from February that's still being shared right now, where I was warning people back in February about what's happening right now in the world. I warned everybody back in February. I said this. I was very clear, and I've been telling you guys for 2 years now that this was happening and that this was coming. We are in the space of that. We are here, and you have got to make some decisions about what you're going to do. I tell them, Kendra, I've been telling them for 2 years, nobody want to believe me. They don't want to believe me. Y'all want to be clapping and saying amen. And the women who invested and who did their work, they not even losing their mind and going crazy right now. They putting their head down and they getting to work. Kendra finna get a bag, because a lot of y'all ain't finna get y'all life together, and you still gonna be in a space of having type 2 diabetes, where they're telling you that that is a generational illness, when in reality it's a lifestyle illness. It's the choices that you make. It's what you've been taught. It's your training. It's generational training. See, a lot of y'all think that y'all have generational curses, when in reality you have generational training that you need to break free from. And the way that you break free from that is by reprogramming your mind. And if you want to know how to reprogram your mind, I tell you the exact steps of how your mind free from. And the way that you break free from that is by reprogramming your mind. And if you want to know how to reprogram your mind, I tell you the exact steps of how your mind got programmed in the alignment bundle, how your mind got programmed, and I tell you how to reprogram your mind from that. Because some of y'all still running off the program from childhood. And because of that, you losing your mind as an adult. There's no other way for me to really say that. There's no kind way for me to say that. Y'all, get serious. Get serious. Okay? Any questions? I done told y'all how to get me, how to get at me. I am going live tomorrow again for Wisdom Wednesday, like I always do, because I go live on Wisdom Wednesdays. I used to go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I don't do that anymore because I am conserving my energy for those who want to invest. If you want more content and information from me, I suggest, if you want more of what's really happening and how to prepare, I suggest, if you don't want any of these products that I told you, I suggest you click the link in my bio and sign up right now for the Sacred Feminine League. I challenge you to go and click the link in the bio and read and see if that resonates with you, and that's where you are. If that is, then come and join this community. It's a lot of women in this community. It's amazing community of women who get it. Okay? And it's consistently growing every single week. I'm getting more women coming in. It's $197 a month. I'm doing it I'm doing it for 90 days. I'm getting women ready. I'm getting the last bit of the remnant ready, because playtime is over, guys. It's been over, but it's really over now. Start paying attention and also checking your own state laws to see what may have come to pass on today of October 1st, because October 1st tends to be a very busy day in the world, and it has been over the years. So start paying attention to that, all right? I hope that y'all have an amazing, amazing Tuesday. Thank you for joining me for what I would like to say. This was some Truth Telling Tuesday. And if you didn't catch this entire live, I strongly suggest you go over there to my YouTube channel, where I will be reposting this. Okay? Hope that y'all have an amazing, amazing Tuesday. I'll see y'all soon. Tomorrow, if the Lord said the same. Thank you, Kendra. And I love y'all to pieces. Even if I got to be strict and be what it is, I only do it because I love y'all. I don't care if you get mad. I want y'all to win. So if you choose to lose, baby, know that was your choice. Because believe you me, if you sat on the live with me, baby, and I gave you the game and gave you the information, you better know the Most High going to say, didn't Elle tell you? Let's run back the tape when you were sitting on the live and she was telling you all of this stuff. And you just didn't listen. And because you didn't listen, you missed the mark. And to miss the mark means to sin. So you could spend your whole life, baby. Oh, you're not fornicating. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. You still miss the mark because you're not on assignment. Why you think they say when you get ready to take off, on your mark, get ready, get set, go. So guess what? Get on your mark, baby. And you better get ready. And you better get set. Because in a minute, it's going to be time to go. That's all I got. So I hope that y'all have an amazing, amazing day. I'll check my DMs and send out those links. Peace, y'all.